Just one of those days we don't wanna wake up. Everything is fine, everybody's done. You don't really know why, but you ain't justified. No human contact. If you interact, you like an on-track track. You best bet to stay away, motherfucker. She said bullshit. I think you better quit, let shit slip. She said bullshit. I think you better quit talking that shit. Just one of them. Like a freight train, it's worth finding a plane. Lead to a blessing. Yeah, right, I'm a maniac. You better watch your back. That nigga's stuck up, just locked up. Next line gets locked up. Best bet is just stay away, motherfucker. Just one of them. She said bullshit. I think you better quit, let shit slip. She said bullshit.
Hey, I'm Lisa Melchert with Front Row Promotions, where we do interviews and much, much more. Come join us on Facebook, Front Row Promotions Group. Don't forget to follow us on the Front Row Promotions page. Subscribe and hit that bell. Like and leave a comment. Now, we love you at Front Row Promotions. We're always honored to have you here. Without you, we have no one to interview. That's why you roll. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Madness of the Mad Shed channel on YouTube. Now, the Mad Shed,
The Mad Shed!
the Mad Shed,
The Mad Shed!
the Mad Shed channel rules. Hey, this is Lisa Melchert from Front Row Promotions, representing the Mad Shad channel on YouTube. So subscribe now to the Madness of the Mad Shad channel. He sponsors us with Front Row Promotions and people around the world. And don't you forget to subscribe to Front Row Promotions for interviews and much, much more. Hey, this is Lisa Melchert. How are you all out there on a Thursday night, rainy night here? I almost was worried that I wasn't going to have an interview because the thunder came and the lightning came, and I don't want to have nothing, no problems. And sometimes it shakes up all the electronics, and I'm so glad everything's good. So I have Mickey Lyxx with us tonight, and I'm going to bring him on the stage after this. I'm so excited.
But I still can't believe that
All right, how about that? Let's bring Mickey out of the green room. Hey, Mickey.
Hey,
how are you? Doing good. Welcome back to Front Row Promotions. Glad to have you here.
Very happy to be back, as always.
Absolutely. So what have you been up to besides being so busy? Can't catch you sometimes.
Oh, busy's always a good thing. Cannot complain. I'm trying to think. So, lately it's been great. I mean, been busy with a lot of projects. Been busy with my own thing, which has been really wonderful. Been doing a lot of touring, a lot of playing, as always. I cannot complain. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Awesome. That's so cool. I wish I can come out and see you. You're in New York, right?
Yes, New York.
Yes. And we got to get you to Baltimore soon, sometime, somewhere. You're going all over the world. You've been to Germany and wherever else you've been. But Baltimore's not too far.
Well, hoping definitely soon, right? Hopefully.
Absolutely.
Some U.S. tour would be fantastic.
I'll have to send you some venues of where you can play and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. So tell me what you've been up to. I hear you have a new song out.
Yes. So right now, one of the main things that we've been doing right now, I just released a new single called Fight You. It's definitely different from what I've done in the past. So for those of you who are watching, or for those of you who don't know what I really do, I've primarily done metal in the past, and I still do metal. I do metal with a lot of acts. I do it with a band called Holy Mother that I'm in. I do it with the singer. Her name is Andrea. I work with a lot of other projects. And then my solo project before this song was a lot of instrumental metal. I started writing this stuff when I was 15, 16. I released the first song as Mickey Lyxx when I was 16. And it was exactly that. It was instrumental metal. It was a lot of fun. I had a blast doing it, and I still write instrumental. And I'm not saying that one day I hope to do that again. Like, I'll probably release some more instrumental stuff. But I decided to take a bit of a turn, and do something that's still near and dear to me, because instrumental is very near and dear to me. But I also grew up not only listening to that, but listening to rock music, listening to pop rock and pop punk. And it was something that I kind of wanted to tap into a bit and just have fun with. And I think with Fight You, it's kind of that. It's just a good pop rock track. It's called, like, it catches in your head nicely.
It
And
sure does.
a lot of what I've been writing has that kind of feel, and I like it. It feels different from what I've done in the past. It feels different from what I've done with any other project. It just has a different vibe to it, and I'm enjoying it. So I think for me, that's been a very big thing happening right now. Besides all the other things I'm doing, it's been a very new venture in my art, right? And as artists, we always look for more creativity and new outlets. So for me, this feels like a new outlet, and it's a new way to express my creativity.
Absolutely. And it's a wonderful song. I love it. I do walk around the house singing it, and at the tune, I'm bouncing to it. And this is really good. Of course, it's different than what you normally are, like, your licks going on. But also you're singing in it, and that's something else is new. I love that. And I know you probably did some background singing and different things and what like that, but I love your voice. Your voice is amazing as well. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So you also have the two other people that are in your band there. Is it Jill? How do you pronounce her name? Jill?
So Jill Joya.
Joya. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joya. Like kind of like the beans. Joya.
Yeah.
Beans.
No, oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
She's absolutely fantastic. She's an amazing singer. She was in Trans-Siberian Orchestra. She was on CBS's Rockstar Supernova. She's one of the most talented singers I know. She's one of those people that just, the gift of music comes to her so easy, which just from an outsider or even an insider, it's just so amazing to watch, which is just, it's really cool. And then the other person in the band is Steve McQueen, and he's me and him have been playing since we were kids. We've always been in bands together, especially when I started Mickey Lyxx and started playing as Mickey Lyxx. He was the drummer, and then when I joined Holy Mother, probably a year and a half after that, when the drummer slot became open, I recommended him. So then we took him on from there, and then we just keep playing together. We have a lot.
Absolutely. So cool. So when did you first start doing your thing, musician wise? Like, at what age did you say, this is what I want to do? I got to do this.
So sorry, just one.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
Busy guy.
I was probably about 12. I was 12 years old. I just turned 12, and I decided to start playing guitar. Because for me, as a kid, I was always into sports. I was really into ice hockey. I still am. But
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I transitioned to music around 12, but it wasn't until maybe like 13 or 14 where I was like starting to really get serious about it. Where it was like it became less of a hobby and more of like this is my life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it went from a hobby to like a passion.
Okay.
And a obsession. And I think it's just from there, it's like just continued. It has never stopped, and it's not going to, because it's art.
Absolutely, and that's who you are. You're Mickey Lyxx, the master shredder. I mean, hello. Oh wow, like, who inspired you to pick up that guitar and make it magical?
Well, I think the biggest inspiration has always been my dad.
Yes.
Guitar has always been around in my household. like always. You wouldn't.
Oh, that's awesome.
Always there. Even when I was like 7, I would pick it up and go. But
Oh,
I got
the fun guitar stuff, yeah.
yeah, I got enjoyment out of that.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, though, I mean, I can remember being like 4 years old in the car with my dad, and what was on Van Halen was on, what was on Pantera was on.
Yes.
You know, all these, like, I can recall all these bands that he would put on, like Falling in Reverse was one that we liked a lot, and then like I got taught by Jacky Vincent, who was in Falling in Reverse, so that was like a full circle moment for me, which was really cool. But I would say he's the biggest, because it was just always around. If it weren't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I'd probably be an accountant or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you never know. So
Yeah,
does your father play music or you?
Yes. Yeah. I think he's still better than me, which aggravates me.
Oh.
But definitely him. But also, I mean, for me, having all this music around, it was like all the guitar players I was listening to as a kid were all like just legends. They were all just great players. So like Eddie Van Halen was one that was just like,
Yes,
that's the big one. He was always playing on in like the radio with Van Halen. So it was like, it was just great. And then Jacky Vincent, who I love, Falling Reverse. We were big Santa Cruz fans. And I'm friends with Archie Cruz. He was absolutely just like fantastic player. Listened to that a lot when I was a kid too. All these great players. So it was like a combination of that. And when I got into the instrument, I got into even more players. Like for now, like my favorite players are Jason Becker, Paul Gilbert, Ingrid Malmsteen, like all these instrumental but like insane players. But I think it's kind of just the gateway, right? Where it's like you start listening to this and then you go in and you're like, oh, okay.
yes, absolutely. Can you still remember which is my favorite song from you?
I'm going to say Forza, right?
Yes, you got it. I love all of your music, but that song, I used to use it for my intro.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just is a go-to song tip for me. And I love it. It just makes me, it's my get up and go. I have to have that song playing when I get ready and I jam it up on my stereo real loud,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it. So I have some questions rolling in, and then I want to play your new song. So I want everybody to hear your new music.
Perfect.
Yes, we have two people. I got Amy and Rebel Heart Entertainment, Teresa. She's at, let me post it on the board. There it goes. There we go. When can we see you in the States? The new song is killer. I want to see you perform.
Well, thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate it. As far as when can you see me in the States? So, Holy Mother, and I work with Jill Joy also. We do a lot of local stuff. However, I can't guarantee about this year, but I think from what it might be, I might be doing some States tour in the summer, I'm going to say. I can't confirm yet. I can't deny. But definitely soon. Definitely very soon. I'm definitely gonna make a States run because it was funny. I always make the joke as a musician, like just as a touring musician. The first before I even really considered touring was an actual option. Mm-hmm. Hypothetical in my head, I was like, the first tour I ever want to do is a States tour. I want to do a States tour. That's the first step because I want to see my country. I want to see it all the way through.
Yes.
Yeah, since I've made that statement, I've toured Europe I don't know how many times, and I still have yet to tour.
He's been all over the place, but he hasn't been here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I joke though. I'm like, I think I've been to more German cities than I have American cities. I'm like, oh no, really? But definitely soon.
Absolutely. She could help you with some of that. She knows a lot of people and a lot of venues. She's in the PA area. So
perfect. You send her my way. I would love to work with, especially with the Mickey Lyxx stuff right now.
Absolutely.
That's something I'm definitely trying to do maybe a little States run with. That would be really fun. So
that would be cool. And she has other bands you may want to collaborate with, and she has other bands that she can put something together with you guys.
Perfect. Yeah, send her my way.
Alrighty. After the show, I'll send her your info.
Perfect.
Yay. Perfect. And your dad, he's here, and he said, I don't know if you can see it, but he gives the metal horns.
Oh.
Yay. There we go. And now Amy has a couple questions, and I got to play that song.
Okay.
Amy says, ask him how old he is. No. Ask him how old was he when he got interested in playing guitar. But I did ask her that one. That was, the 12, 13. Will he be playing any other instruments?
You know what? Well, so I obviously guitar, and then I started singing. I only play bass when I have to really lay down a track. Like if I'm doing recording work, I'm recording my own stuff, then I'll lay down bass because it's there. And, it's kind of the same stuff almost.
But the lead, the shrill, the licks is you.
Yeah, I think for me, I've always been like this, and I think this is just accustomed to kind of how I grew up, right? I've always kind of been like, give everything 100%, right? So I've never been a jack of all trades because I won't not 100% something. I won't like 50% something and then 50% this and 50% this.
Right.
I'm going 100% one thing and I'm not going to focus on anything else.
Right.
And I'm that way with everything I do. If I'm learning something, I'm 100% into this. I'm not thinking about anything else at the time. But that was the same with guitar, right? When I learned guitar, it was 100% guitar. Like I have a banjo downstairs that I have, and I was like, oh, I want to learn how to play banjo. But like after day 2, I'm like, why am I taking this time practicing banjo when I could just practice guitar?
That's where there you go. Now, how many guitars do you have? How many do you own?
Oh, jeez.
Way too many to count.
I don't know the live count right now. My guess is around like 70.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Awesome. Very cool. A lot of different designs back there. The red and
this is like the whole wall of Charvel up here.
I love it.
I'm endorsed by Charvel. I absolutely love them. They're like the best. But they, I always talk to them when new stuff comes out. Like, oh, this, and we work it out, and it's amazing. So like for me, I'm not as much of a collector as I used to be, but I'm still fascinated with just guitar. So it's like anytime I get a new one, I'm like, oh, it's Christmas.
Oh, yep. It's like you can't walk past that music store without the feel of the pool.
Yeah.
It's like a magnet. You got to go. You just have to. Oh, and then Amy said, tell him I said hi and that I think he totally rocks.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go. From Amy there. And then we have another comment. Your dad said he's being modest. He's better than me now.
Yeah, once I get off this interview, me and him are going to argue about that. He's going to be like, yeah, and I'm right. I am better than you.
There you go. Have you I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm like, just joking, because that's
Have you ever played together, like out anywhere?
Live? I think maybe we did live once. I used to do these things, but it's been a while because I've just been so busy. But I used to hold fundraiser jams where I would book this one venue local to me, and we would do a fundraiser. Where I would have all these musicians from the Ion come up and play, and whatever money we made, we would donate it. So there was one we did where he did come up, and it was great. So, but me and him always play together, practice, especially when I was young. Like we did a lot of that. So
yeah, that's cool. Like your dad and your son kind of thing. Yeah. I like that. I do. Yeah. I really do. Rebel Heart Entertainment. Ooh, I got tongue twisted. Has another question. I definitely want to work with you. I saw you fill in for Wild Street, and I was blown away. I've been following you since.
Oh, cool.
So hard not to follow you because you're such an amazing performer, artist, guitarist. I mean, all of it. You're just super cool. And have you done modeling? I mean, some of those pictures you put out there.
I did one thing. I did one thing, and it was It was very interesting. So I did a modeling thing for Riot Stitchwear.
Oh, okay.
And that was a lot of fun. The lady's name is Sherry. She's an absolute sweetheart. She designs clothing for a lot of big name guys, especially Steel Panther. I know she does.
Okay.
But she did a whole like metal catwalk thing at NAMM, and she's like, you gotta walk in the show for me. And I was like, me? Like, you sure me? And she's like, yeah, you. So I did it, and it was funny. I said there were two guys from this band called Stay Tuned. They were backstage, and I was just bullshit with them. And I go, I said, I'm like, isn't it messed up that like I'm more nervous for this than like playing a show? Like, I could go play festivals, shows, doesn't matter. I'm not nervous. But the second is like, you know, it was a decent crowd. I'm like, I'm nervous. I don't have a guitar in front of me.
Oh,
I
so
feel that behind it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun. The only thing I'll say is I'm a huge fan of the movie Zoolander, if you've ever seen that.
What's it called?
Zoolander.
I heard of it. Yes.
I could not stop thinking about that the whole time. I'm like, I'm just thinking about Zoolander.
Oh no! As you're walking down, you're thinking of that long drape, that long was it zebra, the guy thing that he was wearing, that long coat.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot his name. Yeah, it's been a while for me, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. But yeah, I'd like to see that. We'll have to post it on another interview when you come back. Of course, you're coming back, right?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Well, I'd like to take this time now I could talk to you all night, but I know we only have 30 minutes, and I just want to keep going and going. I got so many things I want to show, but we don't have that time. So we're going to show your new song.
Perfect.
And you're welcome. And it is right here.
Tell me it's alright. Paralyzed by heartbreaks and alibis, hypnotized to prolong our demise. So the day that we said our goodbyes, set her off without you in my life. I'll take time to hide her in plain sight. You're never wrong, but I think that I'm right. So run along, 'cause I don't wanna oh, sweetheart walked away. When you ask me to play, I can't tell if you're okay. Maybe we just should have stayed. Watching you fell for another man, you led me on. Maybe that was your plan. Watch you act like you're my biggest fan. But we belong written in the sand. And we don't talk for 7 months or so. Don't hit me up. I was slow, we had our fun. I thought you were the one, but from now on, I don't wanna. But the sweetheart walked away. 'Cause when you asked me to play, I can't tell if you're okay.
Hey Mickey, are you there? I know you're there. I saw you leave last night with that piece of trash. She went home with you, didn't she? Pick up the phone. Please, please! I am so done!
Sweetheart walked away. 'Cause when you asked me to play, tell if you're okay. Maybe we just should have stayed.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love your singing. I love all of that. Who does the Mickey? Are you home? Are you there?
That's Jill.
That's Jill's voice. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you nailed that part. It was funny. I remember. I forgot how we did that. I think we put her behind like some curtain so that I forgot how it worked. But I remember her doing that and I was losing it laughing because it's just.
I love it. I just love that. And it's like, are you there? I know you're there.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Well, I'm waiting to see the next one and the next one and the next thing that comes out from Mickey Lyxx. You're on top of the world. I just love it. Oh my Lord. And you got to come to Baltimore.
Yes.
And PA and all the surrounding United States areas.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would love to. I'm hoping definitely soon. I mean, just seeing how my schedule is shaping up, things are getting busy, but I think we can make definitely some type of States thing work, especially if it's booked enough in advance.
Exactly.
Yes. But I'm getting excited. The summer looks like it's going to be good. Fall looks like it's going to be good. 2026 is already looking like it's going to be great.
Awesome. So you've got things booked, things planned, and you got it all set, and it's perfect. And I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you. I'm just like, you're welcome. And I'm just like, don't forget me when you get real rich.
No.
Further out there, you still got to come back here. What'd you say?
I said, we'll still be doing these. This is like an annual thing we do.
Thank you. Awesome. That's good. You'll always have a spot here on Front Row Promotions.
I appreciate it.
I love you here. You got it. Well, I know our time is running slow. So plug in your socials and tell us where we can find you. We can find all your good music. I know Facebook is one of them, but tell everybody where they can buy your merch and stuff. I do have the merch pictures, but
perfect.
Yeah.
So you can find me. Well, you can search up Mickey Lyxx. You can find me from there. Lyxx is spelled IYXX. I think that's important to note. My Instagram handle is Mickey_Lyxx. On Facebook, you could just find me as Mickey Lyxx. If you want to see my Spotify, Apple, search up Mickey Lyxx. My website is www.mickeylyxx.com. And yet you can just keep an eye on my schedule. I'm all over. That, like we were talking about, hope to be in the States really soon doing some stuff. Well, I am in the States, but touring in the States doing some stuff. For the people in Europe, definitely keep an eye out because I have dates already booked that coming up. I'll be sharing soon. It's always great. Keep an eye out on my projects. Holy Mother, I work with Mike Torelli. We always do fun stuff. A project called Andrew. She's a Greek singer who's on The Voice. She's a phenomenal singer. Keep an eye out for her stuff. She's always doing some cool stuff. And then I'm doing my own thing, Mickey Lyxx. And then anything else that comes my way, I always jump on if it's
there you go. And the world is your oyster. You have so much more to encounter and go forward to. Oh my goodness, so cool. Wish we had more time, but I know you have to go. Let me see. Well, there's one more thing. I do have merch, but I know I'm gonna buy a tank top. Can I show that real quick before we go?
Yeah, please do your thing.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see. Where did it go? I got so many things in here. I was like, I'm gonna share this, I'm gonna share that, but it's okay. It's no worries. Let me see. Where's the pictures? Here's the overlays. All right. So many cool looking merch stuff. I mean, there's that nice looking shirt there. You have the over shirt. Mm-hmm. And also I drink a lot of coffee. So the coffee mug, I have to have that. I'm going shopping. I'm going shopping after this interview.
Okay.
And then we got the tank top. That's my favorite because I have to wear tank tops.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And this cool hat for those of you who like to wear hats. Now that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. And one more. We have a long sleevers. So that way if you need it. And it's also in red, your shirt, your regular shirt I saw, but I didn't post that one. But the one like this is in red shirt. But all right. So also everybody. Oh, and Sheila wants to know. I got to get that off of there. Sheila wants to know what's your age?
I prefer to keep that a little confidential because I think it kind of contributes to the mystery. Although if you do enough digging, you'll find out.
There you go. You got to look at mickeylyxx.com and you'll have all the info there. So do your search. Well, Mickey, thank you so much. I know it's time to go. And thank you so much for coming to Front Row Promotions. Thank you for spending your evening with me. And definitely we'll do this again.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a blast.
You're welcome, Mickey. Love you. Come back.
Cheers. Have a good one.
A lot. You got it. Alrighty. Here we go. Hit the button, Lisa. Here we go. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye, Mickey.
Bye.
Oh, it's supposed to play. Well, it didn't play. All right. Anyway.